Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing an album art inspired makeup look. So I don't know if y'all know if you were subscribed to me a couple months ago, but I did one of these inspired by Iggy Azalea's song. I can't really think, what is the name of it? I don't know. It was the one that James Charles did her makeup for. But anyway, so I did that, and then the other week, Betty Jean actually did a collab on her channel, and I saw that she did it. It wasn't inspired by me, but I just saw that she had did something like that, and so I got re-inspired to do these, and I want to do them more often because they seem really cool. So today I'm going to be doing the album art cover makeup inspired look by the song Facetime by Tana Mongeau. I'm sure you know her here on YouTube. This is what the album cover looks like. She's on the beach. Like, she's basically in, like, the beach with, like, mountains and stuff like that. And I thought it'd be a really cool look because it's got, like, different colors. So I have an ideal look of what I'm going to do. I have a couple palettes here. The Thirsty palette from Jeffree Star, the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree Star, and then the Amours Remember Me palette. So I think we're good. We're going to do this. So if you would like to see me create an album art inspired look inspired by the song Facetime by Tana Mongeau, then just keep it. Just note that I primed my eyes with the e.l.f. eye primer and the Morphe eyelid primer. I've been loving these two combined. It just makes my eyeshadow like look good. I mean, the e.l.f. one did too, but I'm running a little bit low on this one, so I wanted to use this one because I've had it for a while and I just never used it. But with by itself, it's like really, really oily. I set that with the shade Parch from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette. I always love that. Just set that with it. Okay, then I'm going to be taking is the shade Submerge from the Jeffree Star palette. This one right here. It's like a blue watercolor, and on the album, there's water at the beach, and so that's what I was thinking of. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just taking that with a Morphe 433 and just blending that in the crease, kind of keeping it low because I want to blend another color in there, a little above it, so I'm not going to be taking it too high, but just like that. What is everyone up to today? It is currently Tuesday. It's currently Tuesday, June, what day? Currently June. It is Tuesday, June 4th, and it's 9 o'clock right now at night. I filmed a look before this. Well, actually I didn't film it, but I did a look before this. It's a collab makeup look for a rainbow look. So that's on my Instagram. If you want to see it, makeup _ by Joshua. This is the photo. I think you'll really like it. When doing creative looks like that, I just can't film them because, like, I have to, like, sit, like, crouched down or, like, this or, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm just the worst at filming creative looks, so I just thought I wouldn't really film it. And I'm glad I didn't because it came out, like, better than I thought. Okay, so that looks like the water so far, so that's good. I'm going to be taking a green color because of the grass that's on the hill that she's sitting on, so I'm going to be taking the Amours Remember Me palette that I had, you know, and I'm going to be taking the shade Fresh, this one right here. It's like a very neon shade, but I'm thinking that it's going to be kind of dull, which is what I'm wanting. So I'm just going to be taking that. I'm going to blend the blue up. And this is going to kind of represent the grass in a way. Oh yeah, this looks kind of like grass. No lie. Yes, I love this. If you haven't got the Amours Remember Me palette, it's really good and it's super cheap. It's like $15, I want to say, which is really cheap for like what you get. You have like a bunch of purples, blues, blacks. You have some teals, greens, yellows, oranges, reds, and pinks. It does kind of look like the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, but it has way better shades in it. Because that was my first colorful palette, was the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Now, you know, shade about BH because I love their palettes, but this is just a lot better. So if you're looking to get it, I'll leave it in the description. If I remember, hopefully I did. So once I have that laid down, I'm going to go back into the shade Submerge that we used just a second ago. This one right here from the Thirsty palette. I'm blending this just up a little bit more because it kind of got like, it disappeared in the crease because of the green. So I'm going to be blending this up into the green because the green is already like high up. Y'all, I use the Thirsty palette so much. I don't know what it is about it. I just use it so much for like so many looks. Do you watch Tana Mongeau? If you're watching this, do you watch Tana Mongeau? Let me know in the comments, chat with me. I always like to respond to comments, so just come chat with me. Have you listened, if you watch Tana, did you listen to the song Facetime? Of course, I'll link it below. I mean, I'm doing a look inspired by it, so I'll link the music video down below. It's really good. It's definitely nothing like her other videos. Like Hefner is like, basically it's complete rapping. This is like nothing I would have imagined from Tana, which I really like because, I mean, yeah, I like to listen to the rap music sometimes, but like, I like all different kinds, and I just really like this from her. Okay, now I'm going to be doing a half cut crease, and I know you're like, Joshua, you do this in every video, but I have a reason. So what I think I'm going to do, I don't know. So the reason that I'm doing the half cut crease, give me a second, look at the picture. If you see in the sky, you can see the sunset, which is like yellow, orange, and pink. So that's what I'm going to be doing on the half cut crease, doing like a fade of those three colors. And you know, you feel me? So I'm back and I did the half cut crease. Now I'm going to be taking the yellow shade in the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty palette, the shade Quench, this one right here. And I'm going to be taking that with a little concealer brush. I actually did tap out the concealer with this just to give this tacky. Because you don't want this like completely dry, but you don't want it like sticky because then it'll like be weird. So just like kind of like tap it out to get some stickiness on here. And I'm going to be taking the yellow shade and packing it in the inner part of the half cut crease. I'm going to be taking it like a third of the way because we're going to be putting three colors, so you don't want to like put the yellow all the way when we're going to have to put other colors. So just a third of the way. You kind of measure on your eye if you're doing this. And if you ever want to like if you ever want to recreate my look, I'm 100% okay with that. You don't have to ask me. Just make sure you tag me in it so that I can share it on my story. Because I'd love to see you recreate this if you did. I'd be really happy if you did. And I always keep a highlight on my story, or a highlight on my page, of people who like recreate my look, so you know. And I'm not going to clean the brush off, I'm just going to use the other side. And I'm going to be going into the Amours Remember Me palette again, and I'm going to be taking the shade High Key. It's the orange shade in the palette, this one right here. We're going to see if this will work. I mean, hopefully it will, but if not, I have another orange. I'm taking that and just kind of placing that right up next to the yellow. And it's not going to look blended, it's going to look like candy corn for a second. It's okay. You're just packing the color on there right now. You're not like blending yet. And you're going to go back in with the yellow on the other side of the brush that we were using. And just blend into the orange. And then go back in with the other side of the brush that has orange on it. And just kind of keep blending between those two. Until you have like your form of like a good blend. Okay, now I'm going to be going into the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Sugar palette. It has the best pink in it. It's the shade Cavity, this one right here. So I always love to use this palette because it has the best pink, you know. Jeffree hasn't came out with a rainbow palette, so therefore I don't have a favorite palette that has rainbows in it, so you know. Like, look at that. That was just like one little tap. So what are you all doing for summer? I'm homeschooled, like, if you know that, you know. Now, if you didn't, now you know. But where I want to graduate early, I don't get a summer break, which, I mean, it's fine, because, I mean, it's not like I have to sit in school, like, 6 hours a day. I literally do, like 3 hours a day, so it's not that bad, but I have to still do school, so I'm going to be doing school this summer, hanging out with family, not really much. Filming for YouTube and all that, so that's what I'm doing. It's gonna be lit, y'all know. Taking this Luxie 131 mini angled brush, and I'm gonna be going back in to the Thirsty palette and taking the shade Submerge and just blending that across the outer portion of the look. That is all that I'm going to do right now, I think. yeah, because if I'm gonna do a wing, I'll just do it off camera. If I come back on and I don't have it, then I just didn't do it. But now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna clean up this eye a little bit, you know, like the edge of it, like right here, just kind of like clean it up, make it precise. Add a wing, do this eye and do my base, and then we'll come back and find something for our lips and we'll be done. So was that a bug, really? So I'm back and I just finished my base. All the products that I've used in this video will be down and below. It'll say DEETS, it's details, and it'll say like brows, eyes, lashes, you know. You get it. So if you want to know anything that I use, it'll be down below. Always, it's in every video. But now we're going to finish the lower lash line. And I'm going to use the Colourpop Through My Eyes palette. I've never used this on YouTube, I don't think. If you want a 3 looks 1 palette with this or want me to use it, let me know because I'm down to. This shade right here came like broken, so I had to like fix it, this one right here. But I really love it. I really love the palette. So now we're going to be using this palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Divina, this one right here. It's this like brown purple, and it looks like the it's like the mountains and the rocks in the background, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's, you know, so I'm just taking that on a little pencil brush and then just putting that on the lower lash line and connecting it to the wing. Then now I'm gonna be going in with the shade Sandalwood, this one right here. It's like a tan color, and that's to like mimic her skin color. Like she's in a bikini and she's sitting on the sand. She's sitting like on the heel in her skin tone. That's what like this is. So I'm just gonna blend that color out. I don't know if it'll really show up. It'll probably just lighten up the other. But oh yeah, I made it blended. See? Definitely not in order from like the ground to the sky. We've got like grass up here. We've got water, and then the yellow kind of mimics the sun, the sunset. Then the flowers are these. You know, this is just a look inspired by it. I mean, no rules, so you don't have to do it from like left to right or whatever. So now I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna apply some false lashes. Like I said, anything that I use in today's video, I will be leaving down below. But I'm just gonna apply some false lashes, put something on my lips, and we're gonna come back, regroup, and finish the video. So, hey everyone, so I'm back and I applied my usual Isla lashes in the style Isla. You know by now that you can use code Joshua for 10% off on their website. There's a link in the description from now on. You know that, you know. And then I applied the Hank & Henry Liquid Lipstick in the shade Petal Plusher. I really love this one. I thought it really complemented the pink right here. So I wanted to wear it. It's like dark rosy, and there's roses in the music video. So this is the completed FaceTime album art inspired look. Do they look similar? I think they really do. They do complement each other, and I really like them. What are your thoughts? Did you like this? What would you have done different if you did an album art inspired by this look? I don't know. I really loved it, and honestly, when I was going into this, I really wanted to use this shade in my crease because I haven't been able to. I just haven't did a look like that. So that's why I chose to do the blue, and I really honestly really love it. And you know when you have a good skin day, you're gonna look good. You know, like when your base looks good, your eyes like look good. But yeah, I really enjoyed this look. I hope you did. And this is the completed album art inspired look from the song FaceTime. So this is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I definitely did, and I really am going to start doing more of these. Want me to do more videos like this? Because I know I definitely do. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Tell me an album that I should do, a look inspired by. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification. Upload videos every Monday and Friday, but I also upload a bonus videos sometimes. It's not every week. It's a bonus video every now and then. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you